All right, it is Tuesday, November 12th, and today we are talking about past tense. So, basically, I'm not going to teach you a lot about past tense because we've already done that a lot. So, what we're going to do today is you are going to send me some sentences in past tense, and I'm going to check them for you. However, don't send them right now. Please wait to send them because you are going to answer some questions that I am going to give you. But first thing, let me check the comments, say hello to everyone who is here. First commenter today was Rhea. It's really nice to join your live video one more time. Please count me in. Thanks a lot. Good. I'm glad to hear that you are excited to be here, and I appreciate your comments as always. Thank you. And Radwa here as usual. Hi, Teacher Mike and everyone. Glad to join today's live video. I'm glad that you are here, Radwa. Thank you for commenting. And Evelyn, hello, Mike. I'm ready for today's live. Let's talk about the past. Yes, let's do that. And Jane from Thailand says, hi, Teacher Mike. I'm so glad to join your today's live. Okay, so you can say your live, or you can say today's live, but we don't put them together. If you want to put them together, you could say join your live video today. I'm so glad to join your live video today. I always enjoy it. Thank you very much. Well, thank you, Jane. I'm glad that you are here. Jane also wrote something in Thai. สวัสดีค่ะ ครู Mike ชอบหัวข้อวันนี้มากค่ะ which means hello, Teacher Mike. I really like today's topic. Okay, thank you, Jane. Sapito, hey Mike, you chose a good topic. Thanks, Mike. Very good punctuation, Sapito. Very good commas, very good periods. Everything is written perfectly. Great job. Guerma, good evening, Teacher Mike. Happy to join this live today. You don't need a comma at the end. When today is at the beginning of a sentence, some people put a comma, but it's not necessary. However, at the end of the sentence, you do not need a comma there. And Arena from Poland says, hello, everyone. Swan Conard from Thailand says, มาแล้ว สวัสดีค่ะ มาแล้ว is like or I don't know if you mean you have come here, or if I am here, but okay. Hello, Swan. And Hala Fares, I think that's how you say your name, says hello. Thank you for joining. And yeah, lots of people joining now. I'm not going to read every comment. Ooh. Dogs upstairs. I'm not going to read every comment right now, but I see that Joanna says, hello, Teacher Mike. I'm watching your live for the first time. I'm so excited. Well, Joanna, thank you for joining, and I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you enjoy it. But anyways, today we are practicing past tense. And before we begin, I just want to remind everyone that both of my ebooks are now available on teachable.com. Most of you already know this, but there still are people who have not heard this or seen this, so I'm trying to say it every time I go live, just so that anyone who is interested knows. So here is the link. I'm sending it in the comments. If you're interested in purchasing either or both of my ebooks, I have one ebook about 8 ways to practice speaking English without a partner. And I have one ebook about how to learn to think in English and stop translating everything in your head. So both of those ebooks are available at the link that I just sent in the comments. So if you're interested, you can go back to that link at the end of this video and get those ebooks. They are $5 each, and you do need a credit card or Google Pay or something like that to buy them. But just so you know, they are available. The other thing that I want to say before we begin is that Thanksgiving is coming up very soon. I think Thanksgiving is the November 28th. And so I do have a video about Thanksgiving. If you have not seen that video yet, I'm also going to send the link to that video in the comments right now. So again, after this video, after this live lesson, then you can go to the comments, check that link, and watch that video about Thanksgiving. So yeah, if you see the YouTube link in the comments, that is the video about Thanksgiving. Anyway, let's begin with the lesson. And for anyone who has just joined right now, our topic is past tense. So I'm not going to really teach you about past tense. I'm going to allow you to practice using past tense by sending me some questions, and I'm going to, sending me some sentences, and I am going to check some of them. So we're going to begin with this question. What's one thing that you did yesterday morning? One thing I want you to notice here is that you don't really need to say yesterday in the morning or in the morning yesterday. And we definitely do not say last morning. We say yesterday morning. So I would like you to tell me what's one thing that you did yesterday morning. For example, yesterday morning, I watered my plants in my garden. So please send me one sentence each, and I will check some of them. Obviously, I'm going to receive a lot of sentences. I'm only going to choose maybe 5 or 6 of them. So please understand, if I don't choose yours, you can still learn from other people's sentences. And even if I don't choose yours, writing the sentence is still good practice, even if I don't choose it. Okay. Yesterday morning, I completed my studies. So this sounds like you graduated. If that is what you mean and you graduated, congratulations. That's really great, and your sentence is correct. Yesterday morning, I had breakfast. Good. You need a period at the end of your sentence, but the grammar is correct. Good. I ate breakfast at 7 o'clock. Good. Ate is the past tense form of eat. Very good. You do need a period at the end of your sentence, but the grammar is correct. Yesterday morning, I went to the doctor. I had an appointment. Perfect. Very good. Okay, so this one. Yesterday morning, I took my son to the school. I took. If you have I verb, you don't need was. Well, you can't. You can't use was. So this one is almost correct. This should be yesterday morning I took my son to school. No was. You also don't need the. When we talk about school, not about the location or the building, but just about taking someone to that place to study, we don't usually say the. For example, he goes to school every morning. You take your son to school every morning. Yesterday, you took your son to school. So yeah, this one is close, but it should be yesterday morning I took my son to school. I made breakfast for my kid. Good. I drived my car. So, Yusuf, the past tense form of drive is drove. Drove. I drove my car. Loan. Yesterday morning I went for a walk and had some fun with a puppy. Okay, good. Um, and that sounds like when you were walking, you saw a puppy and you played with it. If that's what you mean, this sentence is correct. But if it's your puppy, it should say my puppy. But I'm not sure whose puppy it is, so that's okay. Yesterday morning, I overslept and was late for work. So everybody, this one you do have a period at the end. That's good, but you don't need three. You only need one. Also, yesterday, the Y needs to be a big Y. It needs to be capital because it's the first letter of the sentence. Same thing with I. I should always be the big I. But the language is correct. Yesterday morning, I overslept and was late for work. Good. So to oversleep means to sleep for longer than you wanted to sleep. It basically means that you woke up late by accident. So the past tense of oversleep is overslept. So yeah, the language is correct. Yesterday morning, I overslept and was late for work. I sent my daughter to work at the hospital. So the grammar here is correct, but I think what you mean is I took my daughter to work at the hospital, or I drove my daughter to work at the hospital, or I dropped my daughter off at the hospital. We don't usually use send for this. I walked for half an hour by the river near my house. Good. You just need a period at the end of your sentence, but overall, very good. But yeah, like I said, I can't check every sentence. You all have sent a lot. I am going to go on to the next question. And the next question is, what's one thing that you did yesterday afternoon? And you can see these questions are very similar. I really just want you to remember yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening. I want you to remember these words because these are things that some people have difficulty with. Um, so your answer, the grammar will be the same. It's just I changed the word yesterday afternoon and yesterday morning. Yesterday afternoon, I ate my lunch. Good. You just need a period at the end of your sentence. I listened to music yesterday afternoon. A little bit of difficulty with the typing, but that's okay. I know what you mean. Afternoon. I met my client. 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 IENT. But good. Met is the past form of meet. Good. Yesterday afternoon, I did the laundry. Good. Yesterday afternoon, I went to the gym. Good. Comma, period. Good, good, good. So with things like yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, it's up to you if you want to use a comma. If we have something very long at the beginning, we almost always have a comma. But when it's something short, just one word or two words, yesterday, yesterday morning, you don't need the comma. It's up to you. I washed my face, put my cream. So, past tense verbs are correct. Washed, washed, and put. Good. But it should be I washed my face and put on my cream. You can use put on or you can use applied. Applied my cream. Yesterday afternoon, I went shopping. Good. You got the comma, but you don't have the period. You need the period at the end of the sentence. But overall, good. Yesterday afternoon, I took my dog to the hospital. Okay. Oh, I hope your dog is okay. I hope your dog is now doing well. I'm sorry that you had to do that. Yesterday afternoon, I took a shower. Good. Took is the past tense of take. Um, in the US, we usually say took a shower. I think in the UK, they often say had a shower. Yesterday afternoon, I surfed the net. Perfect. Good. Good. Very good. I went to Starbucks yesterday afternoon. Okay. Good. Perfect. Yesterday afternoon, I played football. Good. You just need a period at the end of your sentence. Hello, I watched some of your videos yesterday afternoon. Good. Okay. Yeah, perfect. And Renata, as always, thank you for being a member on YouTube. Thank you very much. Yesterday afternoon, I watched an English movie, Buster. Okay, good. I don't know that movie though, but I hope you enjoyed it. Yesterday afternoon, I cooked the dinner for my parents. So in this sentence, you don't need the word the. You can just say, I cooked dinner. We don't usually say the dinner or the breakfast or a breakfast. There are some situations in which we do that, but usually we don't. Usually there's no article. Usually we just say had dinner, had breakfast, cooked dinner, cooked breakfast. Yesterday afternoon, I spent much time to study English. Okay, so good, but there are two small things. So we don't usually use the word much in positive sentences. we usually use much in questions and negative sentences. So I didn't spend much time. Um, Here, we would usually say a lot of. I spent a lot of time. Also, when we say spend time, we don't use to, we use ing. So this sentence should be yesterday afternoon, I spent a lot of time studying English. I spent a lot of time working in my garden. So yeah, two things. One, we don't use much. We don't usually use much in positive sentences. We usually use a lot of. And then again, when we spend time, we don't use to, we use ing. But overall, good. Two small mistakes. Yesterday afternoon, I went to my mom's and I stayed with her. Okay, you do need the period at the end of the sentence, but overall, the language is correct. Very good. So in the UK, they say mum. In the US, we say mom, M-O-M. Yesterday evening, I played guitar with friends. Good. Day before yesterday. Okay, so this should be the day before yesterday, which means the day that was 2 days ago. So if yesterday, the day before yesterday. I spent my time find your videos. I think you mean I spent time watching your videos. So the day before yesterday, I spent time watching your videos. Or if there was one video that you knew about, but you were like, where is it? I can't find this video. In that situation, you could say, I spent time looking for one of your videos. I studied English by watching your videos yesterday afternoon. All right, perfect. Very good, Sapito. And yes, 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 the period is called the full stop in British English. Um, so the little dot at the end of the sentence in the US, we call that a period. In the UK, they call it a full stop. And last question. What's one thing that you did 2 days ago? So again, the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday, 2 days ago. So right now in the United States, it is Tuesday, November 12th. So the day before yesterday was Sunday, November 10th. So what did you do 2 days ago? And honestly, I don't really care about when you did something. Just tell me about something that you did in the past. Yesterday afternoon, I headed to the market. So this is correct, but it's not clear if you were successful. It's not clear if you ever arrived at the market. This sentence is like saying, I left my house to go to the market, but it doesn't tell us if you went to the market. Maybe you got in a car accident and you never went to the market. This sentence is not really clear. So I think what you want to say is, I went to the market. 2 days ago, I went to the supermarket. Good. You just need, again, big T, big T, uppercase T, capital T because it's at the beginning of a sentence. Same thing with I. The I should be the big I. We never use the little I when we are saying I or me. But overall, good. I did work from home the day before yesterday. So this works, but I would never say this. I would probably just say I worked from home. Um, or maybe. Yeah, I did work from home. It's okay, but I think in most situations we would say I worked from home. Yesterday afternoon, I went to the hospital because I was sick, comma, period, capital I, capital I. Perfect. Very good. And I hope that you are feeling better. The day before yesterday, I watched the Diplomat series. Okay, good. I do not know that series, but I hope that you enjoyed it. The day before yesterday, I went to shopping with my girlfriend. Very close, very close. One little mistake, and that is went to shopping. You don't go to shopping, you just go shopping. The day before yesterday, I went shopping with my girlfriend. No to. 2 days ago, I spent my time doing a lot of work. Um, yeah, so this works, but we don't usually say spend my time. We usually just say spent time. Um, and I think to make this more natural, you can just say I spent a lot of time doing work, or I spent a lot of time working. Um, yes, spent a lot of time working, spent a lot of time doing work feels a lot more natural than I spent time doing a lot of work. Because if you did a lot of work, it probably also took a lot of time. So I spent a lot of time doing work. I fell down and hurt my right knee, I think, 2 days ago. I'm sorry to hear that, Evelyn, and I hope that you are feeling better. On Sunday night, I hanged out with my friends. We had a party at night. Um, so this is very close. Hanged. So the past tense of hang is hung, Hung. Um, so on Sunday, I hung out with my friends. So hang out, past tense, hung out. Hang, hung, hung. The day before yesterday, I planned my lessons for school. Okay, good. So Octavio is a teacher. Okay, good. The day before yesterday, I called the seller to buy some avocados. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. I like avocados. I did go to the airport to pick my clients up. Um, this one is very close. The only problem is that there's no reason to say I did go. It should be I went. I went to the airport to pick my clients up. Um, you can use I did go, but that sounds like you are arguing with someone. someone doesn't believe you and they say, "You didn't go to pick up the clients." And you say, "Yes, I did. I did go to pick up the clients." But in normal conversation, no, we wouldn't say that. In normal conversation, we would just say, "I went to the airport." The day before yesterday, I bought a pair of gloves for my trip. Good, Mona, very good. You just need a period at the end of your sentence. I went to my countryside and milk a cow with my grandfather 2 days ago. Good. So, one thing, we don't say my countryside. It's the countryside. So I went to the countryside and milked, milked a cow with my grandfather 2 days ago. So I went to the countryside and milked a cow with my grandfather 2 days ago. The day before yesterday, it was my brother's wedding. Good. So yeah, you can say this. However, it doesn't tell me if you went to the wedding or not. So your brother got married. Congratulations to your brother. But I don't know if you went to the wedding. Um, so it's I assume that you probably did, but it's not clear from this sentence. If you want to make that clear, you could say, "I went to my brother's wedding," or "I celebrated my brother's wedding," or "I attended my brother's wedding." The day before yesterday, I baked a cake, cooked a lot of delicious dishes, and in the evening, we celebrated my granddaughter's birthday. The day before yesterday, I baked a cake, cooked a lot of delicious dishes. Yeah, perfect. Very good. Very good. And happy birthday to your granddaughter. Congratulations. But yeah, so it's been about 30 minutes. I'm trying to not make these live videos too long. So we are going to stop here because I've got some other stuff I need to do. Thank you all very much for sending your sentences. Again, there have been a lot of sentences. It's not possible for me to check all of them. I'm sorry. I am a human. I only have one mouth, one set of eyes. So, yeah, I hope you understand that if I didn't choose your sentences, it's not because I don't like you. It's not because your sentence was bad. It's just that there are a lot and it's not possible for me to choose all of them. Um, One last thing, just a reminder, if anyone is interested in either of my ebooks, I'm sending the link to my ebooks in the comments one more time so that if you are interested, you can follow that link and get the two ebooks. Again, one of them is about 8 ways to practice speaking English by yourself. And the other one is, oh, hold on one second. Um, One is about 8 ways to practice speaking by yourself, and the other one is about how to learn to think in English and stop translating everything in your head. Both books have very valuable information that will help you to improve your fluency and your confidence, and I highly recommend them if you can afford them. Each one is $5. You do need a credit card, but the information is, I believe, to be very useful, and I think you will benefit from them. Also, the other thing, again, one more time, is Thanksgiving. Again, I have a video about Thanksgiving on YouTube, and I'm sharing the link to that video in the comments as well. So if you'd like to learn about Thanksgiving, please go ahead and check out that video that I have sent the link to in the comments. Once again, thank you all very much for joining this live lesson and for participating. It's been fun reading your sentences, and I look forward to seeing you at the same time next week. But yeah, that is all for today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you again soon.